Here we go. And it's been a while. Now, it's been so long since I've done this on a regular basis, I'm not doing this right. Oh well. Hi! I mean, I know I've been, like, hyping this up for way too long, but still part of me was like, no, I am a lonely streamer. Nobody will watch. But here you are! Why did people betray each other? If you can't trust anyone, then everyone should die! Welcome to my kingdom! Where is this place? Why did I know that? Yay! Ah yes. Soon we will share or shaft. If only we could get a good clip of that, because like Robert Kilroy Silk saying that is the funniest thing ever if you know anything about the man. Oh no, my favourite character. Okay, that's a lie. Sigma's my favourite character because he's hot, but unfortunately he is wearing a shirt. But, you know, my second favourite character is the one who looks significantly like Haru now that I stop to think about it. Is the sounds all alright? Oh man, you've got like an entire game to watch for this all to make perfect sense. God, which one am I on? Okay, it must be the one with 8 hours. You can't hear the game at all. Okay. What the hell is CK2 then? Hang on, let me mute this. Can you hear me now? Why do I have two things doing the same thing? And desktop audio isn't picking this up. This is going so well. Okay, you can hear me now. You should be getting the game now. Is that true? God, such a failure of a streamer. Right, where was I? Oh yeah. Right, I don't know what you heard, so let's just go through that again. Right, flowchart. We haven't actually finished a route yet. Not Haru is dead. I remember that much because she was my second favourite character after Sigma, who is unfortunately wearing a shirt. What's this? Same as before. Probably open it the same way too. We just need to plug in the right password? Yeah, give it a try. I want to check my memos. Oh god, my terrible handwriting has come back to haunt me. That's not right. Okay. Damn it, I don't get it. Okay, clearly if I ever find myself in a position where I get to have like custom emotes for anything, I'm desperately gonna need a I'm glad he's not wearing a shirt or just like a shirt related one. Okay, hourglass with red sand. Apparently it's calibrated for 4 seconds. Okay, what about you? 11! Alright, we have time. That's useful. Hang on, I'm just going to take off my jumper because I spilled some tea on it and now it's just uncomfortably wet. Hang on. I can't hear you or the game, so it's like it matters. When I say it's uncomfortable, it's polyester. It's fine. It's not so freezing. It just needs to dry out a bit. Okay. What's with this lion button? Yeah, I have the worst time. Okay, a glowing lion button. Oh, turn the light off. Okay. Ooh, I like these shelves. Very stylish. Rollerballs? Those haven't been a thing since like the 90s. Another password. Steve the Gimp. Oh, I can't say I was surprised. I'm just my archive. Oh god, this has just been so long since I've actually like looked at anything. Oh yeah, this is set in the future, isn't it? Use that. Don't recall what that is. Don't think we have anything useful. Let's just, yeah, let's see what Fee says. Oh, so let's turn the light back on. Interesting light that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Interesting light that. Oh, what's this? No, I didn't want that. Ooh, what's this? Thank you. Looks like it's a machine of some kind. No, never. What's this console do? Another password. Oh god. Yeah, you can tell I wasn't anticipating waiting 7 months before. Oh. Okay. 9 switches. Yeah, another password. Nothing on the screen. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, Clover, the one who's been in like both of these games. Yeah, no, it's an understandable desire to have that light switch. Okay. So presumably those switches just turn on all of these cameras. There's the crappy Fallout bar we were in. This is where the evil rooms are. Have we been in there? That does not ring a bell. Doesn't really help me. Well, it does look like a bar from Fallout, specifically Fallout 3. It's crappy because it doesn't play cool Fallout music. Like when I went to the co-op yesterday, and there was they were playing that one song. You know, the one that goes on about how he's a wanderer because he's a slag. And I was just like walking through the shop, just going, "Oh, this is my aesthetic." I love that kind of like. I don't know, I just dig that aesthetic, you know, the America in one of the awful times, but cool aesthetic. Okay, what do I need timers for? Okay, I can't get out of this door, because there's a lock on it. But this door I probably can get out. Okay. Can't get out of that door, so we're stuck in here until I figure out. My life is boring as hell, James, and I will not accept this slander that I live an interesting one. I do not live an interesting life. I legitimately don't know what that's for. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to find that password. But where is it? There's nothing here. Okay. Oh, hang on. I've got an idea. Let me just... What do you mean it's too dark for you to see fucking video games? The one time I played a video game and they're like, oh, it's too dark to see anything in here. It was like in Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Yeah, that one, it was legitimately so dark you couldn't reasonably be expected to see anything. But not this time, buddy boy. Okay. Yes. Hello. What's all this about? There are letters on the front of the step underneath the blue line. They say Estmaz. That's what it says. Okay. That's red, right? So, is that one blue? No, that's green. Alright, let's try that. Adgub. Yeah, I understand that concept, so you're not gonna... Just turn the light back on. God. His characters have the night sight of the main character from Jag. That's it. Adgub. Yay! Oh, isn't Fee cute? She's not Best Girl. Best Girl is unfortunately deceased, but she's a good girl. Sure, did you see this icon, the one in the upper left corner? I wonder what this icon means. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, on it. Change the colours to the correct ones by clicking the hexagons and triangles. Remember that you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle. Oh no! It's the shelves! It's the cool sci-fi shelves! Also, I hate these kinds of puzzles. Nope, I suck at these. Let me try. No, I know. That's what the lights are for. Okay, so this is G hex red try. This is the beauty of doing this on computer. I can just get a piece of paper. And this one is R hex G try. Now you get to watch me flail! Flail like there's no tomorrow, and I must have gotten Coke on that pen because it's really sticky. Pen and paper is the best. Yeah, I understand the concept. Alright. This is green hex. Yay! I did it! Aw, she's so cute. Oh, there's a new icon. Right. Was I reading this all out last time? I don't remember. My god. I was you. That's not much of a sentence. That sounds like something a persona would say. I was you, you were I. Intrigue. Okay, this one's red, so we want... Okay, I'm writing that one down. Ain't no way I'm remembering Sugdgni. So, yeah, we should, like, totally have a fun conversation about something. I already told you about my adventures of the local co-op having decent music taste before it suddenly went to a song I'd never heard before and don't care about. What? What do you mean that's wrong? That's totally right. Yeah, I know. Oh, right, that's like orange. Oh, it's this one. Pen. Termager. You've. Gudja. Yeah, I know that. Can I just thank you? E-M-G U-P. Oh wait. U-P-G-J. Did I ever make this entertaining? I mean, I know I made like Aviary Attorney entertaining because of my ridiculous accents. Okay, don't tell Uchikoshi that, because he will do that next time. That is the kind of thing he will pull, because he's just that kind of evil man. Yeah, I know. So this one's red tries, green hex. Okay, that's wrong. Yeah, the reason I started playing these games was because somebody else was doing a stream of AI the Somnium Files, and that's another game by the same developer. So that's why I started this. Well, I started the other one, 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. So I'm just necking tea. Oh, by the way, this stream's probably only gonna last until 5 because the inauguration's on and, like, eh. Oh right, that was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. No. 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 I have had to look up like actual like guides before on these kinds of games because I am a bit of an idiot. No. 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 Nope, that's not it. I might have to look up this one. Because I hate these. I hate these. I've done so many of these because of Zelda games. Usually just in, like, squares. And I hate them. I've always hated them. Yay, I did it! Sometimes it just clicks. Or rather, I've just gone through every single option. And it was the last one left. Yeah, ha! How do you like that puzzle? Sigma's hot, but he's... will be me. Okay. I was you, will be me. Oh, a yellow... sorry, what was that? Floating in the darkness, a yellow chair simply exists. What if you say, buddy boy? Oh, this one's... yeah, thanks, bro. So, can you... oh no. Good, that's all of them then. Oh, well done. Would it really kill you to take that disdain down like 10%? Yes. Yes, it's obviously an hourglass. Every single hourglass in the computer has looked something like this for, by your measure, at least 40 years? Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass and fill in the blanks. If the value is a single digit number, place a 0 before it. Oh, right! I think this one's 4? That one 11. Yeah, that's 4. That one's 11. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's 9. This one's 11 because I think it's said, and this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cats. I don't remember what 15 is in French. Yay! I did it! I didn't remember what 15 was in French, but I did it. Okay. Is it the answer to the... oh, this is ominous. The amount of ominous in this is so Oh. Hang on, somebody... I thought I turned you off. Alright, now. Give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Me, be, I, was, will, everything, you, knows, she. Like, this is the strangest only connect wall I've ever seen. It's only 9. That's unusual. Yeah, I noticed, Fee. I noticed. Okay, let's give this a shot then. Okay, that's clearly at the end. Oh, is it? I mean, like, it's that or German, and I know the German numerals a lot better just because I studied them for a lot longer. It's so satisfying getting answers correct in Only Connect though, isn't it? Like, you're just like, yay, I did it, I'm not a moron. Or actually, it makes you feel smart. So what's the other one that you don't get correct answers in quiz shows? Because I'm actually genuinely interested. She knows you. She knows you will be everything. I was me. That's clearly not it. She knows everything. I will be you. No, that's also not a sentence. University Challenge is not that hard. Like, I get answers correct in University Challenge all the time. It's not that difficult. It's all kinds of weird questions. Sometimes you just know the answer. It's like Mastermind, you either know it or you don't. Whereas Only Connect is weird because you've got to think laterally and know things, which is really hard. Oh, you're not that stupid. Sorry, that sounds really mean still. You're not stupid, and you're not that stupid either. Okay. What? I'm discounting on you. Oh my god, she's so mean. Will be me. I was you. Okay. Let's try that again. Hang on. I don't need all of the words. Oh, I can erase things. Okay. How do you erase them? I guess all it wants me to do is just put them after the full stop. I'm not thinking right about this. Think about it, think about it. God, I feel so stupid right now. Like, what do you mean? Delete things. How? Rearrange the words to create a specific sentence. Not all of the words are needed, however. The unneeded words should be erased. How? Hang on, maybe it's in the archive. No, those passwords. Okay, sorry, the log. Forgot about this. Move the screen on the console. There are a pair of icons on the screen. Return. Yeah, but I'm gonna look it up. BOR delete words. You can erase a word from the screen by going over to the switches and turning off that respective word. If the lights are still off, go back around and then turn them on. They need to be on in order to interact with the light switches. Oh right, no, actually that's stupid, but also makes sense in a weird way. I need to turn the lights back on for this to work. I wish you will be me. Okay, I'm gonna turn off 6 lights. I don't know everything. Okay, this just strikes me as very odd. Okay, so I need to know what words I need before I turn things off. How am I supposed to tell? I was you, will be me. So, is this whole thing a sentence? Do you think? Yeah, this is like the annoying thing is it's just gonna undo everything I just did. Okay, I think it's she knows everything, so let's try that. No, that doesn't work. Okay. I just feel like I'm a complete idiot. Like, this would be really obvious if I'd been paying attention, and somehow I haven't. I was Will. You know what? I'm just gonna look it up. Okay. I'm just too lazy to figure this out. Okay, right. I see. That these things were clues. You weren't supposed to actually try and make the sentence with them. I'm sorry. I haven't been in the right headspace for this for months because I have not been playing it. On. Okay, so it's these three. Oh, so she knows everything is turned off. Okay. I didn't think it would be this straightforward. You've just watched me, You've just watched me completely overthink this puzzle just like you said you would, James. This is... Yay! We have a password! Another one, because who doesn't need more passwords? Can I get in here yet? Maybe Will. Do you think that's how Will I Am introduces himself, Darskull? Sorry, why am I calling one of you James? I know what your name is, it's Jeff. Born on the 9th of Jeffrey Jeff. What do you mean failed? Oh right. Because it was wrong. Okay. My card looks familiar, different image though. Now, if I remember correctly, there's usually like another thing you can get in any of these given rooms. We still haven't done anything with this machine. Well, I guess that's that. And that's the end of that chapter. Sigma's also kind of a dumbass, so like top himbo energy here. I'm here for it.
Wait. I just realized something.
Yeah? What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
Yeah.
Are you following me?
Yeah, you're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. Don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Can you pick a style, please, Fee? What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Are you elite hacker? You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
Oh, Fee. Not best girl, but still pretty damn good.
Everything's designed to do something. And once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. I wish Sigma had a voice. I mean, I wish he wasn't wearing a shirt more, but I wish he had a voice. It's like, no shirt, voice, world peace, mountain of gold in that order. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
No. Wait, what the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Okay, legitimate question. Why are, like, voice actors so bad at saying swear words? Damn it! What the heck?
That would
By
be
zero?
my guess. All it says here is administrator.
The admins. Damn! Well, I did it badly then. Damn! Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too.
Poor Beskar.
The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna.
Luna, that's her name.
Same for the old woman in the warehouse.
Who we're pretty sure is actually, June from the first game?
And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
I think that's a fair point that they like to exaggerate things in anime-like games, but I think it's just... You need a certain, build-up to swear in a way that makes sense. In context, and you just don't really get that in, video games. Oh, hey, what's this?
Wanna open it?
Yeah, sure.
It says Golem status.
Oh yeah, this game has robots in it. We met one earlier. Oh, so think about the pantry.
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Ooh! I knew it! That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah. He said that what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cash. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Golem status, filthy hobbitses. Yep, that's what I thought. Who is that? Can't really tell. Oh yeah, it's that big guy. This is probably from right after K. Dectus. Yeah, K, that's his name. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. Poor Sigma, look at it. See?
interesting.
I don't remember what he looked like. I think he's wearing a robe. I don't remember. It's been so long.
This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here. So, if
think
we
it's a
go
monk.
back through these files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Thanks. Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio. Yes, it is Dio. Clearly, he's also a dick. Clearly passing through... God, I hate him so much. Clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Temyoji, Clover, and Quark. Yeah, she's a bit of a tsundere. I opened my mouth to continue and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. She suddenly turned into a chipmunk, kind of ruining the moment. Well, what? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. Yes, that is how things moving fast is. What the hell is... Wait, could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I think he might be a robot. Which makes him wearing a shirt even more distressing. You don't need a shirt, take it off. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my... God, I'm such a puff. The first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fee, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Moonises. Yes, Moonises. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, she's so cute! She's also a bitch, but I love her for it.
You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in.
Yeah.
Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. I think I must just be getting tired. I'm kind of surprised it didn't catch up to me
I
sooner.
hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. Radical, man! But I didn't want to worry Fee, and if I didn't have to. Better stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mum?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
See you in a minute.
Up there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code. A very blurry time code.
Can you figure it out?
Nope. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's Kay.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
Ooh, magnifying things. 21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him.
A time bracelet. Yes, a time bracelet is otherwise known as a watch. Good thinking, Jeff.
The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position.
Darn.
Even so, think we've gotten our hands on something important.
Oh god, Clover's bugged when we see her again. Clover. You mean this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly.
She was best girl. I miss her so much. No, it's definitely a countdown. This, it's like the whole Zero Time Escape thing is stuff about countdowns and things like that.
Are you ready?
It was like the primary premise of the last game. Yeah! I should probably stop drinking tea all the time.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order.
Oh, nice.
Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Yeah, it's like being in an IKEA.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass.
Well, it's technically an egg timer.
Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are. It's like being in IKEA.
You're cut off from the outside. It's put together in an esoteric way to make you feel disorientated. It's an IKEA. They are trapped in an IKEA. Oh, someone's coming in. Luna, best girl, not Haru. She looks a lot like Haru. Is that Clover behind her? Not best girl, but still a good girl. All girls are good girls in this game. I'm surrounded by poorly made couches. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse.
Dio! This is part of the reason why I need to, like, consume JoJo's Bizarre Adventure somehow, so I can make Dio jokes during these streams and actually know what I'm doing.
With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? I think Clover wants to steal Luna's jacket because she's cold. It's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
Oh yeah. What the hell is this?
I know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, I won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey! They're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... Oh no, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio! No, he is a dick. Like, I remember that much. He's disappeared too, down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
Yeah, he looks like if Irvin's from Final Fantasy VIII's son joined the circus is what he looks like. You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was... Oh god, we should give him a monocle, it would be great. It happened during this time?
I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe you heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening. Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
Kay! Ah, when he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Chill.
Alright, should be around here.
What, Kay? He's got a mask on, you can't really tell.
One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame, and he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes.
Oh, and it does feel like we've been here for like 643 hours. Just at this one computer.
1 minute later, at 0 hours, 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean, who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
Oh god. Questions. I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute, Cloner and Luva. Clover and Luna. Damn you, Reverend Spooner! Clover and Luna entered the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. No, I hope you're taking all of this in because you're going to need to remember everything. Yes, you're right, Jeff. 9 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0021, the remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... Oh, shit. Dio didn't have enough time to kill her, I don't think. I'm gonna say Clover. I think it was Clover. Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behaviour at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to enter the white doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered that room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the white doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he'd committed. In this case though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
She does look like Haru. Best girl Luna. She was the one person I didn't want to die as well. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what.
That is these games. People you don't want to die, die.
Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right?
A game theory!
We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity?
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Man, these transitions, they're just so great. So great. No one's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, she does look ridiculous in that outfit. It was so close to looking normal. So close. She's such a... she looks so much like Haru. It's depressing. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just a strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. V turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. That was surprising. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feeling of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope that I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
I mean, it does kind of look like they could have slipped their hands out of those handcuffs, but let's not dwell on that. They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tomiyuji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. Don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected.
Let's leave Clover alone. She's been through a lot. I mean, death for starters.
The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
Fee bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. No. This can't be happening. If you don't know, he's a child. That's why we're really upset about this. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops, or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Gonna call bullshit on that, love. Hey, sorry. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyuji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fee was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues
What kind of clues?
to who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
In Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyuji would have been able to go through the white door. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you think the killer took
I
it?
don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Fee knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. That's supposed to be Temyoji's.
It says 016.
Or 910. What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No, there's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So, who could have killed her? Footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behaviour makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries. Mysteries. Mysteries! I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fee, give me something, anything! A clue, a hint, come on, you've gotta have something!
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room. Fee and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. to stop gasping so much. This isn't really all that gasp-worthy. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say the two species of animals come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, species A is eliminated and only species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. I got an itchy ear. Right in the most, like, dramatic moment. He is still out there, and possibly the killer. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
Being ridiculous. Look at their bodies.
So I need more tea. Tea is love, tea is life.
There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach.
Okay, that makes it unlikely it's Quark, to be fair.
Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fee and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the White Door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? So how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? She had ages to look through that footage, you know. It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fee?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at this.
A knife?
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before.
I mean, like, she doesn't look like somebody who goes in the kitchen much, to be fair.
Look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, this is that
What do you
cake.
mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
So he was looting her corpse. Can we get over this, please?
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah! So that's it! It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fee shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But...
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it's shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only begun searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it, an ID card?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Temioji had.
Yeah,
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the
we
sink?
don't know yet.
Why
Kay
not?
might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
It's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Oh yeah, the knights. They look so silly.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But
Because
why?
there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
And that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have had blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero
I
Senior?
don't know.
That seems highly unlikely. He's a bit of an idiot.
The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
What, and Michael mired him to a wall? That doesn't work. Another descendant of species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible. Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. Yeah, gotta love these transitions. Damn it! There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it
He
open.
must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe. And Michael Myers someone to a wall? Come on, Sigma. You might be hot, but you're also a moron.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find
Any
him.
ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? I think she knows a lot of things you don't, Sigma. Ah, the room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's move. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
You think? Do you think, Fee? I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. Always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action, or cut, or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah. What if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open
You
it.
don't need to keep asking me if...
He's just being polite, love. Come on. Huh.
There's no one here.
Actually, do you guys mind if I just leave you for like a couple of minutes? Because all of this tea has had an effect. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. This is a jam, to be fair, this slaps. Hang on, just trying to put this blanket on because I'm a bit chill. Here we go. Now I'm nice and warm. That computer's been turned on.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Oh, it's the lion eating the sun. I remember talking about this a lot.
A sun?
There's a couple of input fields for a user ID. Fucking hell. User ID and a password.
Probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something, shall we?
This takes place about 8 years from now, so... why does that computer look so 90s? V turned and headed off towards a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk, all by myself. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Just do what, Jeff? Memento mori. Remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. What you gonna do about it? I never did get that other thing. Remember that. Ah, good luck with that. Bad singing is not an emergency and they will not come during the pandemic. I don't actually understand this, so I'm gonna cheat. I just don't understand, man. Okay, I can't look it up because I'll get spoiled. I can't figure that out. That was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. To be continued. Sorry, what? Oh, right, I'm saving. Yes, I will. Okay, so in order to actually... I have to solve the mystery of the two-headed lion in order to get this ending. That's frustrating. Where did I get that? Stop. That was an interesting angle, by the way. Lag. Ow, 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 ow. I think I've accidentally gone to the beginning. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I'm back at the start. Alright. Stop that. I don't have to escape. No, I don't. Into the CDs. Green door. Did I accidentally just get onto hard mode? Or am I just on hard? So now that I've failed to reach the end of a save of a plot line, I don't know what to do because I'm only going to play for about an hour or max. So what do you guys think we should do? Because we can't finish this arm of the thing. You want to go into the CDs? Yeah, sure, but I'm gonna have to stop after an hour, so. We have many options, my friend. Right. Damn it. We can either start again from the very beginning, or we can go back to any of the decisions we've like any thought, because we can't beat this because I don't know what the password and ID are. So we can either go back to AB game round 2. Sorry, I'm just messing up like crazy. Into the CDs. AB game round 1. Wondering if I just heard someone knocking. Or actually, I'm sorry for umming and ahhing, but I think I'm actually going to stop for the day because I don't really want to get into this and then have to stop soon. So I think I'm going to call it here. But I will stream again on Friday, I guess, and it will be Aviary Attorney then. And I know exactly what's going on there because I've got a note which has been lying around on my desk for the last 7 months about it. And that means terrible French accents! Woo! It'll be a lot of fun. So, yeah, that'll be the end of that. So I guess I'll see you guys next time, or more likely on Twitter. So, I guess that's bye!